fucking day. I got that fire pit, those rocks moved over so the tree don't catch fire. Bunch of drunks around here will catch that fucking tree on fire. It already burned a little part of it over here where the leaves are on it. You can see where I moved the rocks over. I'm gonna take some of them ashes and put it around where the rocks are at and then spread the rest. And a lot of ducks flying south. A lot of the lily glass. People just throwing shit up. They don't even put shit up or throw it away. Expect other people to do it for them, I guess. I pick up a lot around here. You know, you get tired of picking up after other people here every single fucking day. God damn. Anyway. There's ain't no ducks flying right now, but there's 3 flocks flew when I was trying to go live, but this damn restream, you can't go live with just your cell phone and internet. It takes up too much. You gotta have a good house internet to use restream. I'm not gonna use this. I'm fixing to, within a week, I'm leaving this fucking piece of shit out. I'd rather have something, you know, I can get on my cell phone, and as long as I got cell phone internet, go live. I don't need all that fancy shit that they put on them fucking apps. Oh, look at what we can do. Who gives a flying fuck, you know? That's kind of like if you're one of them Harry Brogan faggot motherfuckers, and you say, oh, look, I can ride a cock that big. Who the fuck cares? Fuck. Well, I ain't seen that Jack today either. And it's almost time for him to show up. I don't know if he's going to show up today or not. I mean, it might be another month before we see him again, but somebody tried to call me back from the county. I don't know what that's about. I'll probably have to go listen to my stupid messages. Got a bunch of them. On a good note, I got a new doctor, and I feel good about that. So, and the doctor's office is right up the freaking street. I think it's a new doctor's office or something. I don't know. But I'm going to check it out. Yeah, I'm going to check that place out for sure. That'd be cool. Seems like I go through 5 doctor's offices before I find a good one or a decent one. And the problem's not always the doctor. Sometimes it's the nurses. You know, they don't order your medications right. And you end up, oh, God, it's a nightmare. When I run into that problem, I try to correct it like once or twice, and then that's it. I give up. What's up, man?
What's up?
Not much. Oh, shit. That's one thing that I always try to rest assured at staying ahead of the game is knowing what's going on before it comes bites me in the ass. A lot of people don't do that, and then they get blindsided by shit. Man, I've been looking up new PCs, man. There's some good PCs out there for a good price. I mean, I see one 32 gigabyte. I see one 16 gigabyte. Like 1 T memory, that's pretty good. I think 16 gigabyte with a 1 T memory, that'll do videos for what I need them to do. I might get that one. That one there is right at $300 or less, I think. Then they got one at $500, and it's got 32 gigabytes. I might get that one. I don't know yet. I'm gonna take my time and look around. I ain't getting in no hurry. What's up, Red Bear? Yeah, I gotta catch my breath, man. I'm a little worn out. So them fucking rocks are heavy as fuck. That's why I moved half of the rocks one day and the other half of the rocks just a little bit ago. Pretty heavy. And once you heat those kind of rocks up, it's that quartz, it breaks up real easy, like just crumbles. So you gotta watch how you pick them up. You can't just, pick it up like a regular rock. It'll break and fall in between your feet there. So, pretty freaking heavy. I guarantee you, I lifted one. This shit, I don't know how heavy it was. Pretty fucking heavy. And I got it over there and it acted like it wanted to break in two, so I just dropped that motherfucker right in place. Kind of chunked it. Not far though, probably about 2-3 feet kind of thing, but yeah. I didn't care if it broke though. I mean, hell, if the big ones break, that's good because some of them rocks are really too big for what they're there for. Oh, come here, little poopy doogie. Come here, little baby. Oh, she's gonna run off with her boss. Oh yeah, she came to say hi. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm waiting to see some big birds. The ducks have started migrating like crazy going south. You hear a lot of quack, 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 quack. Actually, about 2 days ago, I kind of noticed a flock migrating south. There were some small ducks, though. You know those small ducks? Like, they're not very big. They're about, I don't know, 18 inches long. They're little bitty ducks. They're not big ducks. And we got those here, too. I don't know if y'all have ever seen them. Y'all might call them a mini duck or a midget duck. They're real fucking small ducks. And, but they do exist, and we got them down here. And, well, they migrate through here anyway. And sometimes you can see them in the waterways and whatnot. She got to mark her territory. Oh, little kids and their dogs. Oh, anyway, I've been busy, guys. I ain't really had time to catch up on too much. I've seen a lot of the news, and it's kind of wacky, dude. Some of it's good. I mean, it's not really, some of what you think is bad is not always bad. Sometimes the people getting shot need to be getting fucking shot. They're communist little bastards, and yeah, sometimes the person gets caught, and sometimes they get shot to death or they shoot themselves. More times than not, though, the shootings we're seeing are really bad shootings. There's not any good in them. People just lost their damn minds these days, They can't find their way in life. They can't find their path, and they just take a gun and go crazy. When I was young, I had guns. I've been in between jobs and on guns. I never ever contemplated shooting somebody, though. You know what I'm saying? Just to go shoot them because I'm upset with how my life is going. Ain't that big a freaking deal? I mean, so many people. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah. Dog don't want to mind. Dog wants to play. He's like, come on, let's go inside. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't think that Jaguar Rooney's going to come around tonight, but you never know. I mean, he could. He's a big. I think the county called me wanting to know about it, but I missed the call. Mm. Oh shit, these fucking people. Mm. We got a cloudy day today, though. Cloudy day, boy. Let me tell you. Yeah, I know that drone costs $100, and I'm either gonna get a computer right around $300 to maybe $500. Be right up my price range right there, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it this month or next month. I might wait till next month. I'll be a little bit better off spending that much money just for all out at one time for a PC. Plus, I'm getting a new doctor, and I don't know what my meds are gonna cost me when they prescribe me new meds. Shouldn't be that much though with my new insurance. It should be manageable. So I don't know. It depends on what they prescribe me, and all of that. Da, 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 da. And I'm always eyeballing it. It's cool. You sit right here, you look right in between those trees right there. You can see them palm trees out there. There's eagles got nests in those palm trees. And so I'm always looking at them palm trees way out there to see if I can see an eagle. Both of them palm trees there's two palm trees out there, and both of them got eagles nest in them. I know one of them belongs to the white eagle, and the other one belongs to some other kind of eagle. I'm not sure what kind. To be honest with you, it ain't the black eagle. The black eagle's not a bird that lives here constantly, at least not here. And but I have seen it. It does apparently migrate through here. It's not a very big eagle, but it's bigger than the hawks. Tell you one mean hawk is the Cooper's hawk. Now that Cooper's hawk will that's a snake killer right there. If you want to know what kind of bird is a snake killer, it's a Cooper's hawk. A Cooper's hawk can kill a snake with its talons. What do you think an eagle could do to a snake? Now, if they don't grab the snake right, well, of course, snake turn around and bite them. But that damn Cooper's hawk is a specialty at killing snakes. And if it don't grab it right, it drops it before it can bite him usually. Cooper's hawk's a pretty damn smart hunter, and but most of your hawks and most all your eagles can kill a snake by grabbing them with the talons. Their talons are that strong and pretty much they're that sharp. But they have a tremendous grip. I think hawks are around 600 pounds per square inch. The bigger hawks, and up, and then the eagles, they get up around 800 plus per square inch with the grip of their talon. Like some of them are up close to 900, I think, but they're definitely over 850. And that's a lot of grip power. I mean, it's enough to break a grown man's arm. You take a guy 6'6", if an eagle grabs his arm right with his talons, he snap that fucking arm like a toothpick. You take a golden eagle, for example. and they got upwards around a 900, maybe 900 plus. I mean, that's a huge bird, man, and they are so strong, and they can literally kill a human being at the blink of an eye. You won't even know you're dead. They'll kill you that fast. And it's a miracle, but they're not really known as so much as people hunters. But the bigger eagles have been known to try to carry off very small children. So that's something to think about. They don't generally mess with adults. For some reason, they're scared of us. But yeah, if you live down here, you don't let your kids go out running around by themselves too much. It's a no-go. You know, pretty much need to train your kids to grab the fucking leg and hold on to it. Don't let that eagle take off with that kid. You know, 2 or 3 of you grab each other and just hold on. Start screaming till the adult gets out there. But I don't think it's happened down here forever. Last year it was reported that some kind of eagle they think attempted to try to go after a kid, but wasn't even able to grab a hold of the kid. But so you know, unless it grabs hold of the kid, it's not really proven. There wasn't any video of it or anything. It was clear there was somebody video recording, but they were running and the fucking camera was down on the ground. But it looked like the bird came down towards the kid and then just kept on going. But it wasn't even really clear what kind of eagle it was, but I think it was a bald eagle. So anything like a bald eagle, a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger, they might go after it. You know, anything that small. Because to them, they look at you like you're an animal, like, you know. Your food. Like that jaguar Arundi might go after a young little 5-year-old, 6-year-old kid. I don't know, but I know it doesn't go after adults because it walked right past here like it damn sure ain't scared of us. But I got a little surprise for that motherfucker if he ever tries anything. Yeah, I got a little surprise for that little motherfucker. But I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to go listen to my recordings here in a little bit. See what the fucking county wanted. I ain't got no business with the county going on right now, so like whatsoever. So it has to be the county wanting to know if they come down here and check out that den. Most likely that's what it is. So I'll call them back tomorrow. I don't give a damn. Or Monday or whatever. And still looking. Oh, I see the bird. Look right there. Believe it or not, that is a woodpecker. You hear him chirping? It's a woodpecker. Told you. That's that same one. He just sits up there and chirps like that. Till he finds another woodpecker, and then I guess they go have sex. He's a good sized woodpecker too, that one there. I guarantee you there ain't no black bird around here gonna mess with that damn woodpecker. That damn beak is long and sharp. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, I know you wish. No, you got me confused with that Harry Brogan dude. That fella's so blowed out, you can put your head up in there and yell, and you probably get a good echo. People like him. You know what's funny is like most of you gay guys, I mean, you come out and, hey, Bob, yeah, I'm gay, but, you know, blah, 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 whatever, you're cool. And Harry, though, we know for a fact he's gay as fuck, and he's in the closet. He cannot admit that he's gay. What do you call that when people just cannot admit something? Like anything. He can't admit anything. He's a narcissist or something. I don't know what the correct term is for that right now. I'm too brain dead. Sponge brain. I've been working doing a lot of shit around the house. But I think that people like that got a fucking mental problem, right? They're like fucking retarded or something. Oh, they're definitely in denial. Yeah. Uh, you meet them from time to time. They're out there. I know a few of them is the problem. I just try not to associate with people too much because they're like IQ level of 0, maybe minus 100. I don't know. They're fucking stupid as fuck. And those kind of people, they're also prone to get tunnel vision on something, right? Boy, when they get their fucking eye on something, they can't take it off. And those kind of people are more likely to be your fucking pedophiles, going out, abducting little children and shit. Think about it for a minute. Think about it. A normal adult, you look at like some kid that's like 15, 16, and you might look at them. Yeah, they might be a pretty good looking little teenager there, but that's the key word. They're underage and they're a teenager. So an adult, when they look at a kid, they're going to keep on looking because first glance, you're going to know that kid's underage. And even if it is an 18, 19, or 21-year-old that looks young, you're probably just going to keep on looking anyway, right? I don't need that. Now, if you're down around that age, if you're 22, 24 years old, you might ask them how old they are. That would be appropriate. And as soon as you hear that number under 18, you go, okay, well, nice talking to you. Have a good day. But I mean, they're 19 or whatever, 20, and you're 21, 22. Well, that's a good matchup. But people that get tunnel vision, they don't think like that. See? Hey, there's Mark Connor. What's up, Mark Connor? Oh, I know. No, it's like a class in psychology, if you will. That's why I stay away from people like that, because they're guaranteed, to get in trouble of some kind in the future. Fuck, I'm still worn out. I need to go get a drink of water, I think. So wet my whistle. Can't believe I moved all in rocks over there. Some of them rocks weigh like 80 pounds, 100 pounds. Yeah. I fucking, of course, it's not light. It's not light. It's just fucking heavy. You get a rock that's like 2.5 feet long and foot thick, maybe 1.5 feet wide. I mean, shit. Fuck. Motherfucker's heavy. I don't even know how much that one I picked up weighed. That must have been up around 180, 160, 180, I think. Maybe more. It was fucking heavy, man. I did good to pick it up. I mean, I probably could have picked it up over my head if I had to, but oh goddamn, I ain't trying to get a hernia. And I ain't been working out. So what the fuck? I'm not lifting nothing that heavy over my fucking waist. God, that thing was heavy. But I got it all moved okay, and I thought about taking that down. They got a pick down there, and it's a sledgehammer on the other side, sort of. I thought about busting that sucker in too, but you can see it down there. See that big old freaking rock right there? That's a heavy son of a bitch. Well, guess what? There's another one heavier over there. You can't really see it, but it's back in there. But that son of a bitch is heavy too. That son of a bitch is about 140 pounds. They got another one over there that's way over 100. The rest of them are about 60, 80 pounds. But I was going to take a sledgehammer to that sucker, but it's so long that what you're trying to do with the rocks is protect the grass from catching on fire. So when you move a fire pit over, like getting it away from catch that tree on fire, what'll happen is I'll go get some of them coals down there and all of that, and I'll move it over and just spread it around the rocks and on the rocks, see? And what that'll do is it'll keep the fire from catching the grass on fire. It'll be manageable then. Or ash, mainly ash. So you want to take that ash and put it all around the rocks. In the crevices, a little bit on the outside, well, more on the outside, and maybe a little bit on the inside. And then you don't even need none in the middle. You burn that grass up. Nobody cares it's inside the rock. And all them tree branches out there, we're going to start burning them on that, right there where I moved that fire pit. that comes from all of these pine trees right here. Or, I mean, whatever the fuck they are. And these branches fall off every time the wind blows. Palm trees, palm tree branches. And then we just burn them over there in the fire. But it makes for a good little campfire. I mean, you could cook marshmallows or get sausage on a stick and, pretty good eating too. Am I back in the hospital again? Yeah. Well, if that rock had been much heavier, I would have broke that one in about 4 different pieces. I mean, it's fucking heavy. I can't believe I really moved it. But I didn't get hurt doing it or nothing. I was very careful. The problem with that kind of quartz is when it burns, it gets real chippy. So if you pick them up, it's real porous, so it could break on you. And you don't want to drop one of those on your feet because you break your toe or your foot. So you start walking wide. You carry it between your nutsack. You know what I mean? And you're bow legging your shit out there like that. So if it does break in half, it's going to land on the ground. And but they're heavy too. That's the thing. But the two heavy ones, they're not close to cracking like that. They're just heavy. So you'd have to take a sledgehammer and pop them suckers into 2 or 3 pieces. But fuck it. It's moved now, so who cares? Make for a good campfire. Are you coming back this way, Mark? Bartering landscape work for room rent. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. No, man. I mean, you live here. You try to help out with whatever you can. It's just part of living here, I think. And I mean, if you don't, you're gonna get the fucking fire department call out here, and then the police show up again. Why did the tree catch on fire? And it could be a major thing, and we don't need that shit. And we got so much going on here. We're putting a mini golf course in here, apparently, out on the garage side, out in the front of the house. Gonna put the whole fucking thing's gonna get re-landscaped into a mini golf course. Bet your sweet ass. I'm gonna be out there playing putt golf. I mean, real putt. It's gonna be a real putt golf course. Like people can come rent it out and play, putt golf. Like if you go to a putt golf place and rent it out. Like families will come over here and be renting that out, and be out there playing, and I'll be sitting out there live streaming, going, "Hey, look at them people out there playing putt." I ain't bullshitting either. And they're doing something else with another part of this out here. I don't know what. They got so much shit going on here. It ain't even funny. The good thing is, though, a couple of guys, Gene and this other guy, went out there and cut all them trees from around that shed so you can see the trees back there. So when that yellow Tweety bird is flying, it shouldn't be for another several months, but whenever you see him flying tree to tree, we'll be able to see him. Because these kind of trees that were around that shed, he never landed in those things, piss elms or whatever you call them. And so we got rid of those. But there's a lot of shit around that shed. There's a big old tree log about 10 feet long on the other side there. So we're gonna have to cut that up and put that in the front. Man, that sucker's gonna take 3, 4, 5 months to burn, maybe 6. It's so damn big. I mean, it's about 3 feet thick. It was some kind of huge, giant, freaking, one of them freaking trees out there. Just a big, giant tree that somewhere they cut down once upon a time on the property, and they stuck it out there, that 10-foot piece. They had to use a tractor to move it out there because, that thing is fucking huge. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be hearing a chainsaw going off here within a month, and chop that sucker up into firewood. And that's oak. That's straight up oak. So there's gonna be a lot of that used for barbecuing. We can barbecue with that here. We got the red tree here, and red tree is prevalent in Texas, so it's really good because we've got a lot of different trees here. We got mesquite. We got a lot of mesquite down here. So if you want to barbecue with mesquite flavor, you got that. And on hamburgers, I don't think I need to tell you what that tastes like. Delicious. So mesquite, oak, and redwood redwood, in my opinion, is my favorite to barbecue with. It's like the very best. I like it better than mesquite. I don't know about you guys. What I want when I tried to call you the other night, I don't even remember. Probably just say hi. Ain't heard from you forever. Uh, but yeah, that's a good one. Shit, if I tried to work to get my rent off here, I'd be fucking working like a slave. No, I don't need to do that. Uh-uh. I ain't even have to move that fireplace over there. But you're not being a good participant here if you're not doing those kind of things. A lot of guys here don't do shit. They don't do shit to help out around here, and some of us do. It's a matter of prerogative, I think. I just don't want the fire department coming out here and the police having to make another visit out here. You know, they've been out here so many times just because of me alone, let alone all the other shit's been going on around here throughout the time that I've been here. That we don't need that attention out here. So we try to keep quiet, keep to ourselves out here, and everybody's happy. You know, I ain't got no problems out here, man. You know, it's like a fucking paradise for me in a lot of ways out here. Mark will tell you, he's been out here. Oh, Rubber Chicks wants a link. Hold on, I don't know how to do the link on this damn thing. Oh, there we go. There's your link, Rubber Chicks. Hey, Mark, you come on up if you want. We can chit chat if you want. That's up to you. Maybe set a date. You come out and say hi. You know, I'm really excited. You know, over the next 3 months, I get to make a few things happen, and you know, I'm gonna be getting a new PC, so I don't give a damn. You know, shit, man. My girlfriend's got some bills coming up for her school, so that's gonna be like a toss up what I do with that. Because I wanted to get her this new phone like the one I got, but you know, that's just a hair over $200. So I don't know, man. I got so much shit going on. I want a drone. I need one of them $100 drones they advertise because I want to fly that sucker around and go look for that Jaguar Rundi, number one, find a den or something, and then I wanna be able to fly it up there around them palm trees and these other trees where these eagles and hawks got nest at. But mainly the eagles, they own the palm trees back here. But the hawks, they're in other trees and they are in some of these pine trees out here, like the black hawks out. That's like their area over here. And the eagles they got the palm trees further out, and the palm trees there. The higher the palm tree, it's eagle. That's the eagle's tree. These trees over here are different. And the ones in the front, we got a lot of owls living in those. And if we don't have owls, we got there's a smaller hawks and smaller eagles that nest on these trees out here in the front. That's kind of like their territory. And they come and go depending on what big birds are flying around in the area. Hold on a minute, I'm looking. Let me look. Oh, there you are. I forgot about you. Let me pull you in. Are you in?
Yo. Hey, yo, can you hear me? I don't know how this new thing works.
I don't understand. I don't like this one. I'm going to go get another app, but I can hear you, but for some reason, I'm not seeing you.
I don't have a camera. Sorry, Bob. I don't even have one on this computer.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Well, that's okay. How you been doing, man?
Not too bad. How are you?
Well, I'm doing great. I don't know if you know, but we got a video of the Jaguar Rundi that lives here.
But does he share a room in the hostel too? Has he just got divorced?
Yeah. No, Jaguar Rundi lives out back there somewhere. We're not sure where. And the state had him listed as an extinct animal or extinct wildcat here in the United States, or here in Texas. It's the only place in the United States that they've ever been.
Yeah.
But that's the first video of a wild Jaguar Rundi in over 27 years.
Yeah, that's because they don't go to places like where you live to look for wild animals. Although if they did, they'd find some in that mansion that you live in. You being one of them. I'm only kidding, Bob. It's just nice to see you. Not spoke to you for ages.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, there's a few animals live here. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And we
You
get
said it.
some guy must have had a party last night because I woke up, man. I'm like, you know how you do in the middle of the night? Oh shit, gotta go take a piss. I go in the bathroom and there's a naked bitch in there, and she looked good too. And I opened the door. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." She didn't even bother covering her boobs or nothing up. And I looked and I check her out. And I said, oh, "That's okay." I walked right back out. Had to go to the other bathroom, but God damn, you never know what you're gonna run into around here. It's very interesting.
And Holly came from Miami, FLA. Exactly. Plucked her eyebrows and he was a she. Is that story true, what you've just said, Bob?
Which one? About the girl in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure because it didn't sound true when you said it.
I woke up about 3 months ago.
Woke up this
And
morning.
walked back that back bedroom and go bathroom, and there's some chick sleeping on the couch. I was like, what the fuck? So I went in there, used the restroom, got washed up, and come out. And she rolled over and opened her eyes, and she says hi, and I says hi. Well, I ain't got to tell you what happened after that. Who the guy she was looking for here? He done been moved out a long time ago.
Hey, guy who's with Bob, can you confirm this story that Bob's just told? Bob, tell him, see if he confirms it.
No. Nobody knows about that.
Ask this guy. Hey,
We
dude.
don't know nothing about it.
All right. Okay. So it's your word against possibility, against probability.
Well, you can say whatever you want. I mean, that
Tara.
happens sometimes here. And
Tara Feed or Fide. Sorry for pronouncing your name wrong, but whatever.
oh yeah,
They think
that's
you're
my
lying.
team hate. It's probably Kelly Taylor. It's either Kelly or Harry, one of the two.
Hey, that dude, come back. Wait, I've got a question for you. What's his name, Bob? Get him.
No, he's not gonna come on. He don't want to be on a video or nothing. He's one of those. Yeah, he's more into guys, I think, than women anyway. So
Right. Okay. Right.
we get all in Blackbird. Blackbirds are all flying that way and back east.
What about any
Or east by
toads? Hey,
northeast.
Bob, do you get any toads around there?
Get any what?
Toads, toads, kind of like frogs, but not frogs.
We got the smaller frog, not real big frogs, but I mean, frogs. Like, yeah, they're toad frogs, I guess is what they're actually called, toad frogs. Well, we get them here occasionally, certain time of year.
Bob, did you just make that up? You can't be. How could you be a frog and a toad? That's why we have two different names for them.
Yeah, to me, a toad is a frog. I don't give a damn what you rectify it as. I call it a fucking frog. But we got frogs here, and there's I think maybe a couple of weeks out of the year they might come up around the house even. But
Well, like little baby ones.
no, man, they're about that big around.
Well, that's small.
They're about that long. Yeah, they're not that big. Yeah, they're not big. I mean, I'm sure you could find. I'm sure you could find them about a foot long if you go down to the creeks and shit.
What about Baby Toad? Do you remember her? She used to have a Discord channel.
Yeah, whatever happened to Baby Toad? I don't know.
I don't know what happened to that Discord channel. That died a death.
Yeah, there's
nobody chats in that thing, man. It's ghost town.
Yeah, that kind of happens sometimes.
My ass.
Yeah.
It
kind of happens sometimes.
So have you not seen Baby Toad?
No, I haven't heard or seen from Baby Toad in quite a while. Now that you mention it.
I wonder why. She might be watching.
Yeah, there's no telling. We got tarantulas down here too. I caught one and showed it on one of my live streams out in the garage one time.
Where'd you find it? In your beard?
No, one of the guys here put a glass jar over it and just left it there. And I saw it, and then I stuck a piece of paper and flipped it over, and he was in the jar. And I said, "Hey, check that out." and ended up letting him go out there. And we let him go like out on the property edge if we get anything like that, or a snake. Like you get a snake, if it ain't poisonous, you just throw it out over the
Can you tell?
fence.
Can you tell the difference between us? Can you identify snakes?
Of course, I'm from Texas, man.
I thought you could. Yeah.
I'm not a complete city guy. You got to remember, I grew up hunting on 2,500 acres that my stepdad used to own.
What did you used to hunt with?
My favorite rifle is a 30-06, but I mean, if you're looking to reach out and touch somebody, I mean, there are more powerful
Reach
rifles out
out
there.
and touch me, your
Yeah.
own personal
Yeah.
Jesus. You kind of look like a Jesus, a meth Jesus, kind of.
Yeah, crucify me, baby.
Yeah. Why don't you dye your beard anymore? I got a lot of questions for you, TBob.
Oh shit, I'm in trouble. People like it gray. They don't like it dyed so much.
Mm-hmm. You didn't. It would be fair to say as well. You didn't do a great job dyeing it. Would you agree?
Well, I did get a little bit dark, and so if and when I go to dye it again, it's going to be a lighter brown. It's not going to be that dark.
Like a golden brown. Golden brown,
Yeah.
texture
Yeah.
like sun, lays me down with my mind she runs. You know what I mean? All right. What's with the he looks like a terrorist, somebody just said. You do look like a white terrorist.
Yeah, that's one of my stalkers. You just ignore them.
Right, but I don't know who the person is, and I might not even like him as a person, but I'm going off the data, what they said.
The way that they're wording things and continuing to do so, it's probably Kelly Taylor.
Whoever it is definitely a bit obsessed with you, Bob, but I sympathize because I am too. I'm a big TBob fan. Mate,
yeah.
I was in your stream. There were 4 of us watching your stream. I don't mean to diss your streams, right? But there were 4 of us watching your stream at the time when you got arrested on stream.
Oh yeah. That was a good one. Yeah, man. You remember I smoked like a big old bag of fucking weed that fucking big around, like a week's worth of fucking hydro.
Yeah.
In like 15 minutes.
Yeah, what happens is you go, someone knocks on the door, I remember it, clear as day. I remember it was lockdown, I wasn't working, I was up all night, right? You get your neighbor knocks on the door and says, like, Bob, there's police here to see you, and you shout it like at your neighbor and say, just tell him to fuck off.
Yeah.
And then you go, and then you're gone for about 20 minutes, and you come back, and I won't say you were crying, Bob, but you look sad. You did. And you sat down in the seat and smoked a giant, I can only describe it as a rock of weed in that pipe.
I was huffing and puffing that shit. When I opened the door, they said I got everybody in the fucking house stoned.
No doubt. I don't doubt it. And then I remember you being in prison. I remember when you came out. Well, whatever, jail. I don't know about America how it works. Whatever. I think you was in jail.
They took me down to that county jail down there for a week. I was in there for 5 days, and then I got out. And then the very crime I was calling to report actually did happen like 2 days later.
And by the way, Bob, I was there when you made that call. I was in that stream as well. About 6 of us in that one.
Okay.
Are your ears too fucking full of cum? And that's what you said to the lady at the FBI on the phone.
Yeah.
I remember that. Where are all those videos? Are they all gone now?
Oh, they're not gone. I just hit them. I got them. I took them down.
I would love to see them, especially what I see when I rang you 4 times in a row pretending to be different people. I've told my girlfriend about that. I would love to play it for
her. Yeah, I remember that night I got arrested. One of the cops said, "What are you looking at her for? Don't look at her." I said, "Fuck you." I said, "That bitch will fuck me right now for $100." And she smiled. She got a big old fucking smile on her face and looked at me. And I said, "God damn, look at that smile. Tell me she don't want to fuck me right now." I said, "Unhandcuff me and let me go. I'll take her in that bedroom and I'll get her ass fucking pregnant. 3 babies in one, baby."
None of that ever happened. You made all of that up.
You want triplets? And she was smiling. And I was telling her, yeah. I said, "I bet she'll fuck me for nothing." That's what I was telling that cop.
What do you think?
You're so fucking natural, you fucking wetback piece of shit.
Yeah, Bob gets into his fantasies.
I'm surprised they didn't drop me down the stairs. Oh, goddamn. That was a bad night. A lot of them cops are cool though. I'm friends with them now. I mean, we laugh about it.
I bet they do. I bet they do laugh about it.
Yeah, they tell me, boy, you was fucked up that night. I said, yes, sir, I was fucked up that night. Damn, it's bad. I quit doing that shit though.
Bob, do you remember when you punched Mark Connors? Is that Mark Connors who you punched?
Yeah, I think he's still in chat here. He came over for a minute. It wasn't chat if he's not.
Yeah, it turns out you're quite friendly now or something when you're like you're over it or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to keep up, but
the whole story behind that is that Team Hate had me.
I don't want Bob. I don't want the whole story. I just want to
I'm
get to the bit where you punch.
I'm just gonna tell you this: that I only heard one side of the story. I never got to hear his side of the story, and I'll never make that mistake again, ever. And once I heard his little fill in the blank there, that's all I fucking needed. See.
You punched him. I remember that. I remember when you punched him. I ain't scared. I ain't shaking. Do I look like I'm shaking? That was meant when you said that. Do I look like I'm shaking? I think you do the 1-2, maybe the 1-2-3, a full combo, and then you go for the takedown. And from there, you don't look too great, but you definitely win the fight.
Yeah. I don't want to have to fight him too many times because Mark does know how to fight. I just got the drop on him.
Yeah, that's very big of you to say. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll admit it. I mean, we hung out here and got stoned together.
You got the drop on him, but he initiated the confrontation. So,
absolutely, yeah.
At any point, you were justified in punching him. So,
yeah, there was definitely justification there. There's no doubt about that. But
I like how he's still
he came by.
He still stood up after the first punch, but his head's wobbling. I'm gonna watch that actually. I wonder if I can find that. What's he called?
Yeah,
Joker.
I got it somewhere. I don't know where. I'd have to go on my PC. I got it bookmarked.
I think Yins. Shout out to Yins, the real 412. I think he uploaded it. Yeah, shout out to Yins. I look like I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Oh, and you've got the dyed beard here as well, Bob. It wasn't a good look, and like Tara said, you needed to maintain it.
Yeah, I do need to. I do need to trim it. I haven't trimmed it lately. I need to trim that little bottom off about maybe an inch.
Yeah,
and then it'll keep growing out steady.
I think you would suit a shorter beard, to be honest. But whatever, that's up to you. What's this? Mark Connors is a convicted child rapist.
Yeah, that's Kelly Taylor. She's been stalking him for going on 18 fucking years now. Could you imagine stalking a guy for 18 years before and after his court case? She fucked him and was trying to get to do his documentaries for him, but only because he refused her because he didn't need it. She got mad and started stalking him for 18 years. What a fucking piece of shit she is of a human trash. I got to tell you, Kelly's a fucking piece of shit, man.
Is Tara? I mean, I don't know. You're doing some.
Somebody needs to fucking hold her head under the fucking water for about an hour and a half.
Right, Tara. I'm assuming based on your reaction that what Bob's saying is right. Not what he's saying is true, but like that you're this person that he's talking about. But maybe you're doing some routine. I don't know, but could you confirm that you are that person? And also the thing I will ask you, Bob, is even if she did stalk him for 18 years, that doesn't mean that he's either a child rapist or he's not. It don't matter what she's doing.
Yeah, okay. Here's the deal, though. He just took the plea bargain, but he wasn't guilty.
Right.
See, she said, "Yeah, that's Kelly." Anyway,
that's where the waters are muddied, isn't it?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, technically, there was 3 girls that were underage that he was charged with, but the mom wrote him a text message, but only mentioned 2 girls' names. So when the judge threw out all 3 cases, the DA come and got it back on the technicality. And instead of having to go through court another fucking year over the same shit, he was guaranteed to win that case, by the way. He took the plea bargain. And the reason he did it is because he had a $10 million contract. And if he don't go on tour right then and there, he loses his contract. And I ain't got to tell you, that's a once in a lifetime contract.
Right. So now I have heard, Bob, I have to take everything you say with a grain of salt, right, Bob? I hope you can appreciate that.
Sure. If he
But
come up here, he could tell you even better. But Kelly's
all
just
right.
one of them freaking fanatics.
Right, but
Man.
just let me just let me. But I've heard rumblings that he's like a millionaire. He's like got a lot of money. Yeah.
No, he's not a millionaire. He's not,
Well,
but he
whatever.
has been with some super rich women, and he does own several things. He owns property in California and Tennessee, and I think he owns a property here in Texas. But I know for a while he had businesses up in New York, and I think he still does. Huh?
Is he a child rapist or what? What is this case?
No, not
sorry.
really. I mean,
No,
he never did.
I don't mean to ask. I don't mean to
He's
ask that
guilty
question.
of
No,
it
I had a question. Like you said that he was guaranteed to win the case, but because he had this toy, he had to just quickly drop it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember the father.
To me,
now,
I'd have to speak to Mike, but that don't add up to me.
No, it does add up if you knew the story. So, listen real quick. Just pay attention to what I'm telling you right now.
It's not
there
easy.
There was a guy who was committing tax fraud with 7 other people. I think it was 8 of them total. It was either 6 or 8. I never remember correctly, but I think it was. Even if it was just 6, it doesn't matter. What the thing is, on a major case like that, if you look up all the major cases like that, it takes them about 20 years, 15 to 20 years to do an investigation on a case like that before they ever make an arrest and file charges. Now, I know that because I looked it up. Most of you ain't looked it up, so you don't know that until you're probably looking it up right now. But the reality is, this guy was 5 years into the investigation. He was being investigated for tax evasion and tax fraud. And Mark turned state's evidence against him. So that guy coaxed his daughters to go cry wolf, scream rape on the guy. And that's what happened. So
objection.
That guy.
Hearsay,
hold on. No, it's not hearsay. It's not hearsay. That's not hearsay. I've got the guy's name, and I can point you right to the motherfucker. It's not hearsay. It's not conjecture. No, it's not conjecture. No,
it is conjecture. You're saying this
it's
girl
not
was coached. What evidence do you have for that?
That guy is serving over 26 years in prison for tax fraud and tax evasion.
Right, Tara,
you don't get that kind of time unless it's a serious fucking case. Go look it up. If you just commit tax fraud and you knowingly did it one time, you're just an individual, you can't get more than 4 years. Usually they give you a year, maybe a year and a half if it's up in the, $10 million. But this was a major fucking case, and it spanned over 5 different countries. And you can go look the case up. I'll give it to you after this video if you want. But Mark will come up here and tell you. He can tell you everything about the guy and his family and everything. But they don't go after Mark because he didn't do it.
Bob, do you remember
that's why.
Do you remember when you do you remember when I'm gonna read some messages you've sent me on Discord? Remember when you messaged me saying, what is Yin's last name?
And that's his name, David Plum. Look it up down there. David Plum and 7 other people were convicted, and all of them got over 20 years in prison. I think 24 and up or 22 and up or something like that. That's a serious fucking tax fraud case. I mean, that's major. And that kind of case, it actually took them only a little over 10 years to investigate him. Right, but 5 years after the Mark Connors case, that guy was arrested and convicted.
Bob, you're making me angry. Bob, I wasn't listening. I zoned out.
What, Kelly? Move on with your fucking life. Fucking forget about it. Move on. It ain't none of your fucking business anyways. What are you doing? Nosing your fucking business into an innocent man's fucking past.
Bob, why are we talking about
that bitch killed her fucking daughter? Let me tell you, she killed her fucking daughter, and that is being investigated, Kelly. I don't give a fuck what you think. It's being investigated in Florida, bitch. I saw to it.
Yeah, because Bob rang him up.
I saw to it, bitch. She had 2 daughters. One of them's living. She's an EMS worker, and Kelly got her and her husband strung out on drugs. He looked so fucked up from last year. And 1 year, he went from looking healthy to looking like, well, he looks just like fucking Kelly Taylor's husband, John Taylor. And he ain't that old. He ain't that old. He's like, he's 30s or something. He looks young. He's supposed to look young, but he looks like he's fucking 68 years old right now. He looks like shit.
Nice one. You fucking set him up.
Kelly and him ran from Virginia because they're under investigation for narcotics. illegal narcotics purchase. And in Florida, they were going around to all of these doctors' offices getting all the painkillers and shit. And I turned them in for it. Guess what, Kelly? You're under investigation for it in Florida, too, because I turned you in for it there, too, bitch. Because you won't keep your fucking mouth shut. You don't know when to stop, when to quit. You're a fucking pain in the ass. I reported you for other things, too, Kelly. Don't worry. I know more about you than you think, Kelly. Way more.
What's Corey
That's
Beffart's real
okay. I
name?
might be fixing to go for her job now that I know she's on drugs and narcotics. I'll bet you I can have her fucking job. You want to bet money on that, bitch? Keep coming at me, see what fucking happens, bitch. In fact, tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to make a call to her fucking city where she works. How about that, bitch? How about we do talk about this? You know why? Because she's been stalking Mark Connors with you, and I know all about it, bitch. So I tell you what I do. I'll go have a talk with the city manager and see what they think about employing a fucking narcissist stalker like your fucking bitch ass daughter. How about that, you fucking bitch?
You're being very unkind, Bob. Bob, you're saying some
jealous.
very.
I don't care. Fuck her.
You're saying some very nasty things right now.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I am saying some nasty things, but you got to remember these people.
And it only makes you look
worst
bad.
kind of stalker. Well, I don't care. You know what they did to me one time? Her and Harry Brogan and all of them. They went and got a hold of this area manager for like this part of the United States, like over Texas for Social Security disability, because she's a liberal, and they're liberal ass Democrat fuckface motherfuckers. So what happened was she contacted a doctor down here, and this is 3 months after I had my 6-year physical. They called me back in for another physical, and I knew that was off. I knew there was something wrong with that picture.
Bob, I can't listen
so I go
to all
into this doctor's office. She ain't got no customers or nothing. And you know what happened? She lied on the report on my physical. So I called the medical review board and had her fucking license yanked.
Bob, please. I can't talk about this boring stuff. Come on.
It ain't boring. That's real talk.
It's boring.
You didn't sell yourself for $400,000. That's another lie, bitch. So quit lying, Kelly. I know better. Yeah, you are a serial liar. That's for sure. You got a lot of lies. I can prove every fucking word I say, bitch, but you can't. That doctor's not allowed to work for the state or disability ever again because of you. You ruined her career and her life. She's probably living out homeless or killed herself right now because of you people. You cost her career.
There's a toad, baby toad.
Hey, this baby T. What's up, baby T? We were just wondering what happened to you. We're asking about you. How you doing?
Bob said he thought you died.
And you know what? You know why they came after me and still come after me? Because I refused to do videos on Mark Connors. They're like little fucking kids.
The other people who live in this mansion, I bet they
think
Bob
wasn't 399,000 either. It wasn't even that much, you stupid bitch. Quit fucking lying. I know the exact amount. You want me to tell you how much you got for your fucking house and your property? You got way too much for it too. You found you a fucking sucker.
Bob,
they took a mobile home and turned it into a house.
This stuff you're talking about is boring.
What about the stroke? I'm having fun with this, Kelly, because you're stupid. You're a fucking retard. I think I need to call the cops and have another talk with them about your alcoholism and your online activities. And, oh, yeah, your narcotic purchases right there where you live. Aren't you still purchasing narcotics? You stupid bitch. You're going to get caught. I guarantee it.
Bob, stop.
Okay, I'll ignore. So what's up?
Well, I got some more questions.
She's bragging about how much cash she's got. Nobody gives a fuck about your money, Kelly. Nobody. You'll blow it inside of a fucking year anyway, you drunk. That's why she stays drunk all the time, because she's got all that money and she's got an unlimited supply of liquor.
Bob, I've heard, right, through my sources, that you've been talking about trimming your beard for 5 months.
I did trim it. Look, man, underneath, I keep my fucking neck trimmed. So and the only trimming I'm talking about doing is I'm going to cut an inch off at the end of it. I need to even it out there at the end a little bit.
Cobweb beard.
That's
Jesus
good.
Christ. You're like Nightmare Before Christmas character.
Hey, if you want one of these goatee wearing faggot little beards,
the
go talk to
Nightmare
one
Before
of them
Labor Day.
Nah, I'm not gonna trim my beard like that. Fuck that.
Why you have it like that little mustache, like that picture I saw you, that picture of you when you was young?
Yeah, I probably need to trim it. It's right where I need to trim it now because
No,
you
but
got to really be like
I've
this.
I've seen a picture where you have just a little tiny mustache.
I don't care, Kelly. Your life is not as good as my life right now. I don't care if you had $10 million. Your life fucking sucks. Bob, I
Bob, you
hope
just
you took your medication today. Thank you, baby T. Uh, yeah, I
thank you,
did.
baby
I am,
T.
and I'm getting a new doctor within this next week. So I feel really good about that. And it's cool because they opened this place up like right down the street from where I live. It's great. It's not that far really. Maybe 5 miles from where I live. Say down the street, but
Bob? Did you used to have a little mustache
a little
with no?
mustache.
Yeah, like no beard, just mustache.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've done that before when I was working.
When? How long ago?
It's been 16 years ago, probably. Yeah, because I think in at the end in like November or December or something like that. I think it was November of 2012 is when I came down with my blood clot problems. I was in the hospital. And then all the way through 2013, I had a really fucking hard time recovering and getting better. And then in 2014, I got my retirement disability. So that's how long I've been retired now. And it's a steady go. You just got to learn to maintain everything, and you're fine. Life is good.
Life is
It's great.
good.
I couldn't ask for better. I live in like a fucking paradise down here. I
Yeah,
gotta tell you guys.
what is the living situation? It's like a big mansion, yeah?
Well, it's not a big mansion by any means, but it is a mansion. But it was built in the late '70s,
And how
and
many
it needs
people
to be updated. But they're trying to buy the place, so it's all that's in the works. And as far as updating it and refurbishing the house and whatnot, there's a lot of talk about that all the time between these people. So,
where do you live? Like who else lives there? How many other people live there?
oh, there's at least I'd say at least 9 to 10 people here all the time. And sometimes there's 15, 16 people here.
Mm.
Sometimes when we have company, I mean, it's easy for there to be 30 people here, 40 people on any given night, like during the week or on the weekend.
What kind of people live there? Like, if you had to, the average guy who lives there, what does he look like? White?
It's a
I know it's
mix. We got a
Mexican
mix.
as well.
There's like several white people live here, and there's several Mexican Americans live here, and
Mhm.
there's a couple that had come up here years ago that got their citizenship like a long time ago, and just a lot of cool people. It's a good mix of people, really, in a lot of ways.
Because that's what you want
Um,
in your house, a good mix of strangers. Yes,
yeah,
would love that.
yeah, we've had like
In my
like
house.
well, we've had band members live here. There's still one lives here now, and they're always in the room practicing. But when I'm in my room, can't really hear them
So what's the
unless they come
situation?
outside and they're partying.
So what's this like? So I'm guessing it's guys mostly. Fearing and mostly can claim to care, never be
I'm glad
reluctant
Kelly
to
don't know
share.
shit. That bitch is so retarded.
I'm
Y'all gotta
passing
know
out
Kelly is a
pieces
fucking
of me.
retard. She's got her head up
Don't
her
you
fucking
know?
ass 24/7.
Well, like it's like single guys mainly who live there, right? Who maybe for whatever reason can't live in like a
Not really.
normal.
There's a mix there too. I mean, there's families live here. Like,
Well,
I think
families
since
whose
I've been
houses
here,
are big.
90% of the time, there's always some kind of somebody got their family living here, kids
Yeah,
here in and out. And
the
uh,
hurricane's blown down the house. So a flood in
oh yeah,
Texas.
not this far inland,
So they've got to live
but
there like Ned Flanders did in that episode of The Simpsons. Bob,
yeah,
try not to speak over me because I'm saying funny stuff.
they call it a flop out. They're so stupid. These people. A flop house is where you go to buy drugs, and it's a house that has been condemned. You stupid bitch. We
It
don't do
sounds
any
like
hard drugs here. No hard drugs are allowed here.
yeah, but Bob, you do hard drugs because you do drugs to such an extent your brain is so frazzled that you know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
Caffeine's a
that's
hard
it.
drug if you take it.
Yeah. Oh, I drink a lot of caffeine, a lot of coffee.
Smoke a lot of
I
weed,
do.
drink a lot of natty ices.
No,
No, it's
no, no, no.
Keystone. You like Keystone?
Yeah, no, I spent less than $20 on beer in the past month.
You've been stealing it off the other losers at the mansion.
Yeah, every once in a while, I mean, if they're going to provide beers, I'll drink a couple of them with them. But I'm not really interested in drinking beer. You know, I'm just not so much. Like every once in a while, yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm kind
Have
of
the
like that, you know.
have the doctors told you to stop? Because
Um,
the big question,
I don't have any pot, Kelly, so please do
forget,
call the police, Kelly.
forget.
Please call the fucking police, Kelly. Please do. They're gonna laugh at you. They won't even show up here, no matter what you fucking tell them, Kelly. I promise you that. They already put me on a fucking list of people swatting me. There was 16 people swatted me inside of 8 fucking days, is what the cop told me.
Yeah,
They just said, fuck it. We're not going to Bob's house unless it's a guaranteed fucking problem. If they can verify there's a problem. So please do, Kelly. Please do. I need
please
that for when
do.
I fucking file charges on your fucking stalking ass. So please call them. I'm getting all them records out when I'm done with these 2 cases I'm working on this next year. I'm getting all of the fucking calls from the other police department where I live and here. And also the police where I lived up there in Arlington and Fort Worth, Texas there. And I'm gonna get all of them fucking phone records and I'm going after every one of these motherfuckers and they don't even fucking know it. I got years. I got 7 years of evidence I've been collecting on these people. They're so fucking stupid. They just don't know when to stop or when to quit. So that's okay, Kelly. I'll take care of you legally. It's coming. I promise you that. I'm not gonna sue you. I'm gonna file fucking charges on your fucking ass. Yeah, bitch.
So anyway,
You ain't
Bob,
got video evidence of nothing, Kelly. You got nothing on me, Kelly. You got 0. That's what you got. That's how dumb she is.
yeah, but Tara, like he
So
said, the
what?
police.
So what? I can talk about it all I want. Don't make me guilty. I can even smoke it in front of you. It don't mean it ain't tobacco. You don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've drunk beer before. It wasn't even beer. It was water in a beer can, you dumb bitch. So until you actually have evidence, the police can't touch me, bitch. That's how dumb you are. Call them and ask them right now. You stupid bitch.
Corey, give the police a Corey. That's because you're both dumb idiots on YouTube. Will you give the police a call, Bob?
Yes, Bobby T. I'm on a no SWAT list here because people have called
He just
and tried
called
to
you
SWAT
Bobby
me
T.
over. They said over 100 times since I've been living here. They had to do something. They had to do something. One time, 8 people in one fucking day, 8 different phone numbers, 8 different people tried to swat me, and they think there was 3 of them did it at least twice. You know, the last time they swatted me, you know, the cops came to my house. You know what for? To tell me all of that and to ask me how I tracked down Wits In. That's all they wanted to know. That's all they came here for. Just basically say hi and make contact with me. But since I ain't getting high no more like I was, and I ain't fucking drinking beer like I was, everybody's happy. Nobody gives a fuck about these fucking dumbass motherfuckers.
Bob, you're so fucking.
Gene ain't going down, you dumb bitch. Gene is opening. He's already opened business overseas. He's not doing nothing illegal. So you
Bob,
can
you're
take what you want.
idiot. Bob, you're an idiot.
No, these people are stupid.
And so are
Don't
you.
ignore me, Bob. I'm not ignoring you. What do you want to know, baby T? Yes, I'm on a no SWAT list.
You called her Bobby T before. Did you catch that?
Baby T. Yeah, that's what her name says down there, Bobby T. Even though Baby Toad, not Baby T. But she goes by Baby T.
I've just broke him. Did you hear that, guys? I just snapped his brain. Did you hear him stumbling over his words?
God, this bitch is dumb. Gene don't even run the casino anymore, you dumb bitch. It's not going anywhere. We do fundraisers for the fucking DA, the police, and people that run for office here. You're never going to fuck with us legal casino. It's not even a legal casino. It's a fundraiser. It's a fundraiser event. They run an event business. That's all it is. They do fundraisers, and they can do birthday parties and all kinds of things like that. It's really cool, and it's 100% legal. That's why there's no gambling allowed. See, but these people, they're so dumb. They just make up shit in their fucking head, and she don't realize how well connected Gene is. This guy does events for people like the fucking Texas Rangers, Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, big fucking huge events right in the middle of the fucking stadium. There's no illegal drugs here, darling. I'm sorry. But good luck with that. Hell, the police could come search my room right now. I'm so fucking clean. Like, oh, Kelly's just mad because I reported her. She ran from Virginia. She didn't move because they wanted to sell their house and move to Florida. They ran from me. They ran from the police in Virginia like a bunch of cowards, because that's what John Taylor is. He's a fucking coward.
Right, Bob, come on. You've talked about this subject a lot now.
Well, pot's not really legal here, but you got to get caught with over a pound of it before, and even then they might just write you a ticket. I know a guy that lives about maybe 7-8 miles from here, I want to say. I've known him for a lot of years. Like before I moved down here, I knew him, and he got caught with 1.5 pounds of pot. And we thought,
fucking moron. Guy's holding a sandwich. I'm gonna be filling out paperwork for 2 months because of you and this piece of shit.
Right. And we all thought, well, this guy's, he's serving at least a year. You know, first offense, you don't get that much time. And you know what they did? They wrote him a fucking ticket. He showed up at the fucking courthouse, and they lowered the charges to like a fucking joint, and fucking said, okay, here's your fine. Pay the $150 fine and don't do it again. There's so many. Everybody down here smokes weed. The fucking cops smoke weed down here.
Bob, how's your wife?
How's my wife? Okay. Well, Mariama lives in Sierra Leone. I want to correct that because everybody always thinks she lives in another country, but she's doing really good. She's going to school, and I'm trying to sponsor her with that. And man, it's tough. She's 29. She turns 30 next month.
I turn 30 in 2 weeks. You're going to wish me happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all.
Well, no, not to all. To me. It's my birthday.
I don't care what you think you know, you drunk ass Kelly. I'm thinking to block that bitch.
Well, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I would enjoy that only because it would get you to cease talking about this boring subject. Like you're getting baited by every message. She's not illiterate.
She is illiterate. She's really dumb. There we go.
There she is being literate. You idiot.
Bye-bye.
Oh, it's a shame. But you know what? It may be for the best.
She just takes it too far, man. That's her problem. She's one of these tunnel vision people, you know? She just don't know when to quit, when to stop, and she just keeps on and on and on. She makes up fucking shit in her fucking head. You just saw her doing that. All that shit she was spewing out. It's all BS.
She said Matt Connors was a child rapist.
Well, on paper, he's convicted.
Well,
that don't always mean you did it. You know, 80% of the people convicted in the United States are not guilty. That's a proven fact.
You just made that up.
No, I didn't. Actually, it was a Canadian. No, I didn't. It was a Canadian firm, a law firm, that came down here in 1986 and took on 100 cases in Dallas, Texas, and 86% of the people that they represented were not guilty.
Right, give me the link.
Give me the link to the study. It's been between 80 to 88%. 80 to 88%. When the law firms come down here from Canada, which they do, and they pick an area like a big city, and they just pick a bunch of certain cases out and represent them.
Send me the link. Send me the link.
You're gonna have to Google that shit. I'm not gonna Google
Google
that
what?
shit.
What should I Google?
Behind looked like a basketball.
Fucking idiot.
No, she don't look like a basketball. What are you talking about? She's gorgeous.
She don't fancy you. I know that.
Oh yes, she does. She loves
You
me.
don't.
Okay, maybe she's more your type. When are you moving to Africa?
Yeah. I don't go for the same kind of girls that you go for. I didn't mean to say that. What I meant to say was I don't like. I can't believe that this girl goes for you, which makes me think that she doesn't even exist.
Dude, you're missing out on the live streams I'm on, man. There's a lot of women go for me.
I've never seen
A
one.
lot of
I've
beautiful women.
never seen one
That's
time that's
okay.
happened.
That's okay.
Never.
That's okay.
I've seen women go after Corey.
Tammy, Relentless. There's a lot of them. I was on a live stream the other day, and there was
Baby
3 of them
Toad.
wanting to come down here just to have sex with me for the weekend. So I mean, you
Who?
can take it if you
Who?
want.
Who were those people that wanted to come and
I
have
just
sex? What
named
about
2 of
Baby
them.
Toad?
I just named 2 of them. There's
Relentless,
actually
who I
3
do
of them.
know,
I'm
so
not gonna name the 3.
I'll ask Relentless about that. I don't know the other one.
Yeah, ask her about that. Ugh, that was a hot live stream that she had. Her first live stream. See, I'm the one that got her on hooked onto StreamYard and what she could do with it for free, and then she went and got it, and then somebody else, I think it was I can't remember who, Yens or somebody was telling her some stuff, and she did her first live stream. You can go to her channel and watch it. It's pretty good live stream, actually. It's pretty. I mean, if you like a lot of sex talk.
Not with you in it, I don't.
Well, they were getting hot and bothered by it.
I bet they
So
weren't. What about
you got
Baby
to know how to
Toad?
please a woman. See, that's probably your negative in life. You haven't had a lot of experience around women, have you?
Probably, you're probably right. What about Baby Toad? Does she ever come on to you?
Her behind looks like basketballs. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, she got a nice butt. Oh yeah, perfect. And it ain't that damn big. She's probably thinking of that Star. Star came in my live stream one time, 2 times actually. Star lives in New York. She's a fan of mine, and she likes me a lot. I'll just leave it at that.
Why?
He's got some big melons, and she got a nice plump rear end too.
Take this shit, man. I can't take more of this shit.
I think that's the one you're thinking of, Baby Toad. Because Mariama, she's not. You should join my Discord, because on my Discord, like from time to time, I'll post a picture of Mariama. She definitely ain't got 2 basketballs back there. She's got a nice, beautiful rear end, and there's not like any fat on her. She's beautiful. Her boobs are beautiful. She's just beautiful all over. But I think I like her more for her personality than anything. I can't believe we're not seeing any of these eagles flying around here that much. I'm seeing a few hawks, and I think we're fixing to start seeing a lot of ducks, which is cool. And if y'all remember, last year I got that turkey duck up close with his wings spread wide open, and he like flew right at us and then flew over the roof. That was freaking awesome. And then I got that golden eagle flew right over these little trees and flew all the way down the backyard here, and then went way up in there and took off. That was like a once in a lifetime thing, I think. And then God, that bird was huge. That bird was huge. He was way over 16 feet, wingtip to wingtip. Easy. He might have been 17 plus. He was a big boy. Big boy. I never seen a bird that big in my life. That's the biggest bird I ever personally seen in my life. I know that this California condors get big, and right now they got a California condor, a female condor that is 22.8 inches long. I mean, wingtip to wingtip.
Bob, shut up.
No, you shut up, Mike. I love birds. Look at Baby T. Poor Baby T. Come on up here, Baby T.
Has Baby T ever come on to you sexually?
No.
Well, she told me that she has.
Has she? Well, I don't remember.
She told me that she thinks you're good looking, but I said she was wrong.
Well, she's a good looking girl herself. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm still looking for the Jaguar
You once told me
Rundi,
she
man.
was a man.
No. We got. Do you know that the 15-second video of the Jaguar Rundi proved that the Jaguar is not extinct here in Texas? That's how big a deal that is. The county, the state, and the federal animal people, they're going to be down here wanting to look at that den and go find that den and count them and see how many's here in that family. That's why I want to get a drone so I can go look at what is around here. I mean, we got those little lynx cats. They're like, some of them are smaller than some of the domesticated cats, but they're really cool looking. And you can hear them at night. They hunt in packs, but I've never seen one. I can't believe I've seen the Jaguar Rundi. We've seen it 4 times in 3 months. 4 times. So that's a joy. It's just one of the benefits of living down here in Texas where I live. It's pretty cool. It'd be like living in Florida and you get to see alligators or, those big snakes they got. Well, they got the anacondas down there, I think, right? In Florida. They got sharks down there. You can really go sightseeing down there. Get a big enough boat. And they got those sea alligators, and they got sea crocs. They got sea crocs in Florida too. Imagine what that would be like. You're in a boat and you're looking next to the boat, and there's a damn crocodile as long as your freaking boat. God dang, that'd be kind of crazy. Rubber chicks, you got quiet.
Yeah, because you're just going on talking about made up trash,
It's not made up. It's real life, mate.
It's fucking hard to listen to you.
You're not into wild animals, are you?
Not into your fantasies where you just talk trash.
You're not an animal lover.
Not really.
Look at the Jaguar Rundi. It's a really cool cat. On the islands they got them, but on the islands they're kind of like halfway a pet and shit. They pet them and feed them like a house cat and shit. Ooh, it's getting dark and the wind is picking up. It's getting cold out here. Son of a bitch, we got clouds. It's cloudy. It's gonna be a cold night tonight. We've had it made here for this past week. It's been clear skies, beautiful, perfect weather. You could sleep on that truck and be perfectly happy. You could sleep in that thing right there and just snore and purr like a kitten. I think they're gonna turn that into an office for when we go out and do these big, huge jobs. Be handy.
Whatever, you're lying.
Yeah, you could say that. I might be moving in a couple of months though. I got a family.
Bob, cut your beard.
I got a family wants me to move in with them and rent from them that I've known for a lot of years. And
sure they do.
It's in a good area where I would really like to live also, but I like it down here, so I don't know. Kind of like I might just stay down here.
You're lying.
I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people. You'd be amazed at who I know in person. But yeah, Kelly likes to troll and get me going, but she's dumb. That girl, I swear, she doesn't know when to shut up or when to stop. All she does is make enemies. She doesn't have a single friend in life. I feel sorry for people like her and Harry Brogan and people like that. You know what I mean? Rubber chicks, baby toe.
No, you're just talking garbage.
Well, basically, it should be a lesson. Don't be constantly be hating on people. Just try to be nice to people. It's not so hard. How much money to cut my beard? Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna say, oof. I don't know. I'll probably take 5 grand at a minimum. But I don't know. You hit me up on another day, and I'll probably tell you 10 grand. So you know, yeah. Bob, you're too messy. I could never live with you. Oh, just because I got a beard, you poor little thing. But that's okay. You'll get over it. Um, I'm not messy though, really. I'm not. Well, with my clothes, I throw them all over the place. I guess I'd have to get a bin or something if I had somebody living with me. But when I moved to Africa, if Mariama wants to cut my beard, she can cut it however she wants. And sometimes she wants to cut it, and then some days she don't. So it's kind of like that. And I think when I trim up my beard and I cut that off down here, off the bottom of my lip, I think then she likes it. But when my mustache grows down past my lip like it is and longer, she don't like it. And she don't like that the hair on the bottom lip here, see, and I think she's thinking ahead. You know what I mean, baby T? Yeah, kind of like that. The hell out of here. 5K to make yourself look better. She said, what is that? 1001, whatever. Okay. She's like, yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not going to shave my beard. No, it's definitely
Shave it off.
Yeah, 5 grand, I'll shave my beard. Go get a fundraiser started. We're going to shave Trumpster Bob. We need 5 grand. I'll shave my beard. I'll shave my whole fucking head for 5 grand. It'll grow back. Could you imagine me bald? Ugh. I know, right? Ugh. Just my beard. I do my beard like here down, just and my mustache. Just shave it all off. No, no, no. I said that. Whenever I get married, if I ever get married again, then that woman can cut my beard however she wants. She can shave me or however she wants it. I'll do it. I don't care. But that's different though. See, then she's my mate. So there's a big difference, than talking to people online. See, or even people I know in real life. A lot of people have told me, from time to time,
All right.
Bob,
Bye.
give me a beard. All right, see you later, rubber chicks. So I don't know, man. It's kind of a bump and go kind of thing, But yeah, I'm happy with my beard. People like my beard. I'm known for my beard, so I'm gonna keep my beard. I got no reason to want to shave it. I don't like shaving. To me, shaving is kind of like you're a slave to somebody. You shave because you have to for your job. And not all jobs do people have to shave, but for most jobs these days, people have to shave. I don't shave because I don't work for nobody. See, so I don't have to shave. And that's why I love growing. Plus, just shaving every day is a pain in the ass. Who the fuck wants to do that? I don't. If a woman wants to let her armpits get a little hairy, I don't mind. Rubber, I don't know what he had in his mind, what he's wanting to joke around about today. I never could get that out of him, so it's kind of hard to carry on in a conversation in the direction that somebody else wants to go if they're like hit and miss with it, Got to be more consistent, I think, with the conversation. God, y'all, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. Get up under my warm blanket, turn the fucking heater on low, and just be nice and toasty, watch a movie, and fall asleep. Yeah. What kind of movies are you into, Rubber Chicks? Are you into docudramas, action, or what? You don't have to shave it off. Trim 4 inches. Oh no, no! I'm gonna trim maybe about like all the extra hairs down at the length of it there. I don't know if you can see that. See, I need to cut them off. That way, hold on. It's a lot of beard. That way it grows even. See, if I cut it off like right down there at the very bottom, it grows steady and it looks a lot better that way. I just haven't done. Usually I'll kick it around for like 2 or 3 weeks and then I'll go do it. And then I'll trim my mustache and this up too at the same time. I'm just not in no hurry, I guess. Oh, you like anime? Yeah, some of the anime is okay. I'm not into anime these days. If they brought back the original Speed Racer, I would watch that. I don't know why they don't bring back the $6 million man and the $6 million woman, like the cyborg thing. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know why they don't have a series for that. Because that's always a hit. They bring back Star Trek all the time, and I get fucking sick of Star Trek, like the new shit. That's goddamn. It's too repetitive. They don't have anything else to break it up with, like the cyborg thing. $6 million man, $6 million woman. That was cool. And I've never seen a scene where the guy is trying to strong arm a woman, and she just like grab his hand off of him and like she's stronger than him, right? Because she's bionic and can do that. And he just kind of look at her and his hands all hurting and shit. You never see that in those kind of shows. I don't know if people lost their imagination or what, but I know when they try to remake that $6 million man, that kid, he went and got crazy and got to partying too much, got arrested and got in trouble, and he wasn't the guy for the role because he couldn't handle the stardom. So that's his fault there. That's his problem. But it's getting dark and I don't want to turn the light on. And so I'm going to let everybody go for tonight. Peace out. God bless. And don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And, I got to tell you, though, guys, before I leave, it feels good being a lot more sober these days without any, weed or marijuana or beer interfering in your life. It really feels good. I don't even care to drink beer too much anymore. 2, 3, or 4 once in a while is cool. And it's relaxing, but I used to drink way too much. Now I feel very good mentally and physically that I really cut out the drinking, and I really encourage everybody to do that, especially the Taylors. But in case you wanted to know, I like anything with some kind of action or adventure in it, and I like the made up stuff like anything that's realistic, at least make it realistic, even if it's not realistic. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like if you're going to go to an island full of monsters and big giant spiders or whatever, that's cool. I like those too sometimes. But I like the more realistic stuff more. Like your sniper movies, I like those. Submarine movies, anything with submarines and action, I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm into World War II movies. I love all the new high tech that's coming out. And you see glimpses of that with the Ukrainian war, but you don't see a lot of it. You just see glimpses of that here and there. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go do my thing, watch TV, relax. It felt good sitting here today. I wish I could have seen that cat today, but hell, if I seen him tonight, I don't know if I'd have to get him on video because it's just so dark out here. He'll come around. It's just a matter of time. He lives out here, so he'll be around. It's a matter. I'm gonna get that Jaguar Rundi on the live stream yet. And just ignore the trolls. The only troll I go after right now is Harry Brogan because he's such a dweeby. Every single day he comes at me. So I go at him back now. So screw him. I guess he just so in love with me he can't help himself. She's like my biggest fan. Kelly's one of my biggest fans too. I hope she gets her life together. But unfortunately, she just drinks herself into the dirt every day, and she's not going to live much longer, I don't think. I give her about another year, 6 months to a year, maybe 2 or 3 at the most. She's going to kick the bucket the way she's going. So all I can do is urge people and try to lead by example. You don't see me drinking or doing any kind of drugs right now, and maybe you should think about cutting back too. You know, things done in moderation are great. You know, you eat that blueberry pie once every 3 months. Oh God, it tastes so good. Or every 6 months, even. But if you eat it every single day, you'd be like, God damn, give me some peach cobbler for a change, right? And and those are my two favorite pies right there. And then apple pie be number 3. Anyways, guys, go get you a blueberry pie and be happy instead of picking up that alcohol. Maybe you'll be happier and glad you did.